Guys, my body mechanics is more evolved. I know that I don't need to be on the back of the board, so I'm popping up on the back, but the way that I'm doing it, because of habit, I'm jumping forward a little bit, because if you stay on the very back of the surfboard, it's going to be very wobbly. I'll go get the surfboard one, my shorter one, the one I don't know how to ride yet. So if you notice me, when I land, I'm landing like this, because if your feet are back here, hopefully you can see me. My feet, the way that I'm jumping through so that my feet will land here. If I just did a regular step through, my feet would still be here when I stood up. So if I just, I know you can't really see it, but if I step my leg through and I don't jump with it, what's going to happen is I'm going to stay right here. This is good for turning, but not good for surfing. Also, this is like a brake when you put your surfboard in the water. So it slows the surfboard down. It's like popping a wheelie on a skateboard. So you want to be, you see the fins? You want to be over the fins or a little bit in front. This is a shorter board, so it's not much room to move around. That's why it's good to start on a bigger surfboard, because you have to be perfectly in the right place. Because if you step too far back, too far, or too forward, you're gonna fall off. That's why shortboards is not what you start on, it's what you work towards. So again, when I jumped, I landed here, because I know what it takes to be over the fins of the board, so I can surf and not be unstable. Because I used to land in the back, and then it's like unstable. But you want to land a stable part of the surfboard. All right, that's the end of the lesson today. Hopefully that helped you guys. This is my third video, and I hope to do 97 more. I might just get to 100 just for the practice. Even though you might see the same video, I might talk about a unique experience in surfing, so that'll help gives a little bit of information to you guys so you understand more about surfing. But at the same time, it's a new video. Instead of watching the same video, I'm gonna talk about different stuff. So even though I show the same pop-ups, it's a refresher, and I just share new information. Like, so today is paddling. So I'll probably do that, show all 3 pop-ups, and then talk about a technique or a thing that helps. Today's paddling. If you don't know how to paddle, I would say it's up to you, do what you want, but go to a swimming pool and you should be able to swim from one end to and back. If you can't do that without stopping, then you're definitely going to have a challenging time paddling a surfboard. A surfboard is very challenging to paddle anyway, but if you can't swim from one end of the pool from down and back, then paddling is going to be very hard. If you can swim down and back, it's going to be challenging, but it's not going to be as hard. These videos is about making everything easier. I'm not saying take swim lessons or become a swimmer. What I'm saying is you need to know how to swim anyway to save your life, because you're in the ocean, you need to know how to swim. But at the same time, you'll know what the movement feels like, because I see a lot of people doing what I call short strokes. When you're paddling, you want to reach as far as you can, and obviously I can't put my hand, you want to do full strokes. So if my hand was in the water, it would just go all the way back like a swimmer. So you want to do full strokes. Your hand goes as far as you can. You want to cup your hand. That allows you to grab more water. If your fingers are spread out, you can't grab the water. The water is going to pass through your fingers. But this is a swimming, it's called a freestyle. As a surfer, as a surfer, you're using the swim stroke called the freestyle to paddle your surfboard. You're just not using your legs. I mean, if you go down to a shorter board, you may eventually use your legs, but if you're starting on a long board, 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot, 7 foot if you're a short person, then you shouldn't be using your legs because you don't need to. The board should be long enough because remember, you should be able to put your toes in the board to help you stand up. If you're riding on a board that's too short and you can't put your toes in the board, it's gonna be super hard. Again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to tell you the easiest way to learn how to surf and help you to figure it out, all right? So you want long strokes, and then you bring your arm back, cup your hand, pull the water. See that? Making a cup. It doesn't have to be all tight, but just, relaxed. So you can grab the water, and then you pull, and then full strokes. You don't want your chest down. That's bad technique. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna suck being in this position, the banana, but it's the most efficient. And if you have struggles, then practice in your bedroom, practice in your living room, practice at the gym, practice while you're doing yoga. Practice. 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 Of course, sometimes when I'm doing instruction, I just go like this because, I'm not able to put my hand in water because I'm on a carpet and it feels weird going like that. But for the sake of instruction of the video, glide. Make sure the wave has you. Make sure the wave has you, however you do it. Make sure the way you could be here, you could be here, you could be here. But make sure you're not off balance. Don't be off balance. Both arms should be doing the same thing. Up, up, feet together, out, out. Could be here, and then plant. All right, hope this helps you guys. Have a great day. And I'll be trying to get to 100 videos as fast as possible. And remember, start off with a 9 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot, 7 foot if you're short. This board is not what you start on. This is the goal. The short board is the goal. Remember, you can get there as fast. I'm not gonna say how fast you can get there. It's up to you to figure out how fast you want to get there. Okay, it could be 3 months, it could be 6 months, it could be a year. It's up to you. All right, see you guys later.